Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Iowa versus Kansas State college basketball matchup on Tuesday, March 19th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one concierge-style service. But those products are not available on the website. You got to just text the number that you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text that number. But let's get to this one. Iowa taking on Kansas State. Iowa 18-14 on the season. Kansas State 19-14 on the season. Of course, both these teams were wishing they were in the NCAA tournament and not in the NIT. But, you know, the way it shakes out, I think both these teams certainly had their chances to get there, just didn't quite get there. Iowa 5-5 in their last 10, while Kansas State was 4-6 in their last 10 games. This game, even though it is a tournament game, it is being played at Iowa. That's just the way the NIT works. That first few rounds take place at the higher seed school, and the later rounds, the Final Four and the championship, take place at Madison Square Garden. When we look at Iowa coming in, they have been a very good home team, 13-4 straight up. You know, these teams haven't played in forever, since 2008, and that's the beauty of the tournament. But we saw Iowa go out of the NCAA tournament losing 90-78 to Ohio State. They needed that one, and they didn't get it, and that pretty much is why they are here. They lost at home to Illinois to close out the season, and another one that they had to have and didn't get it. They had lost prior to that at Illinois, and they had wins, but they were against a lot of non-tournament teams. But they also had wins against Michigan State and Wisconsin. The win against Michigan State was in East Lansing, so they were able to win that one on the road. But at home, they've been pretty tough. When we look at Kansas State, this team is just, they went out against Iowa State. They played them very, very tough in that one. Of course, Iowa State went on to win the tournament. And while the 78-57 score doesn't look all that close, the game was very close for the first half. And, it was just Iowa State that pulled away at the end. And, they were getting 8 points in that thing. Kansas State had played pretty tough. They beat Texas, who also made it to the NCAA tournament. They had beaten Iowa State, to close out the season as well. So, they had definitely strung together some wins and were headed in the right direction. They beat BYU, another tournament team, as well, over the span of their last 10 games. We look at Kansas State, just not a great shooting team, and that's probably their one fatal flaw here, but they do hit the boards extremely well, and they are very, very active. But the thing is, they're up against an Iowa defense that can be had, and a lot of these Iowa defensive numbers happened on the road, and at home they still got into a lot of track meet games, and the games like against Purdue, like I said, they had their chances. The thing is that Iowa's offense is very, very good, but Kansas State's defense is shut down good. They're 47th in the nation from guarding the three, playing in the Big 12. So look at who they're playing against, and still teams shooting just 30.7% against them and shooting 40.8% against them from the floor. I mean, these are big, big numbers, and I tell you what, I just think that Kansas State's going to give Iowa all they can handle. I think they got a chance to win it outright, but this is way too many points to be laying. I'm going to take Kansas State, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.